Alright, yes, random is allowed. Good question. We have, unfortunately, had to skip a series. Unfortunately, one of our contestants no-showed, so this series is going to be Cataclaw playing as Beta in the bottom left against Ultibahamut, who is playing as Random in this series, and it looks like he rolled Goo. And he's going to be Goo against Cataclaw's Beta, so Cataclaw's probably going to be going with a very aggressive early build here. Drover gets away from that commando with just 1 HP, pretty much perfectly timed there by Ultibahamut. He looks like he wants to try to distract that commando away from his mother rather than scout. He probably... Oop, okay, and there it goes. Drover dies to the commando. The commando will be free to harass. Meanwhile, we have a tank attachment going up from Cataclaw very early here. So he's going to be getting predators out as quickly as he can. Could not quite pick up that commando there with his mother, although he clearly wanted to. He does have the reserve for a small protean if he wants to get that commando off his back, and there it is. Small protean coming out, and he will glob that commando and easily be able to destroy that wall. Cataclaw simply sells it, and will continue making predators here in his base. He's also got 2 commandos out. Small protean making its way towards the beta base here. He's still on 1 refinery. Fortunately, his predator has come out. Small protean won't be able to do anything with that predator they're protecting. And Ultibahamut is going to be able to get himself a second mother quite soon, possibly propel his economy ahead of his opponent, but again, it's a little bit difficult for Goo to deal with predators this early. Second mother has hit the field up here, starting to collect reserves. This one also continuing to patrol between these 2 geysers. And the second refinery is about to complete here in Cataclaw's base. Ooh, that small protean getting very aggressive against this Predator. I don't think they're going to be able to kill it, though. He does morph Striders. Predator stopped firing for some reason. Oh, there it goes. Nice play by Ultibahamut taking out that lone Predator, and he's actually going to come back to his base instead of harassing to try and deal with just 2 Striders. Uh-oh. Looks like Cataclaw wasn't quite ready for this to happen. 2 Striders appears to be maybe not enough, I don't know. To take out Harvester? It is, right? Across this distance? I think so. Regardless, a Predator is done. Jumps in the turret. Harvester should be safe. These 2 commandos are making their way back to try to help deal with them. Taking quite a bit of damage on that one, and it's dead. This one probably should be able to escape. 95 speed on a Predator. 125 speed on a Strider, so it can easily get away. Commandos are actually a little bit faster though, so they might be able to chase it to death. And another small protean has been produced there. Probably going to try and do some harassment there, but third mother is out now, so I think Goo is starting to pull ahead a little bit. Cataclaw hasn't been able to apply very much early pressure because he has to deal with very light harassment, but he still has to deal with it. Just applying just enough pressure, I think, by the Goo to really slow things down as far as the beta's aggression. And a fourth mother just got produced. Gonna send that all the way to the back. Meanwhile, probably gonna see a large protein out of this one. Either that, or he could go fifth mother. But I think fifth mother might be a little bit greedy against predators. I think getting some destructors out would go a long way toward getting those predators off his back. Oh, and he actually went 2 small proteans. Okay, that's the last thing I was expecting. I was expecting mother or large protean, 2 small proteans. I guess he's gonna morph striders. Probably also a pretty safe decision, instead of trying to wait for destructors, since it doesn't look like he was gonna make it. Yeah, he wasn't quite gonna make it by the time this harassment gets here. 4 striders should be enough to maybe win this. I don't know. It's gonna be kinda tough. He does have 3 more here in the back. And he will engage. 1 strider goes down. Nice flank by these 3 striders. Those predators are just so nasty. But it looks like he's going to win this. Takes out all the predators. Loses, I think, 4 striders. So it definitely hurt. But he didn't take much economic damage. If he did take any damage on this mother, it was very, very light. And after winning that engagement, Ultibahamut wants to get pretty greedy now. Definitely thinks that he's opened up enough space for him to go 2 more mothers. So that's going to be 6 mothers. And Cataclaw, by comparison, operating currently on 3 refineries. A 4th one is in progress. Small proteans making their way into Cataclaw's base, picking up a commando there. 3 striders working on this extractor. Another extractor going up there, and Cataclaw will once again recall his forces away from the right side to try to deal with the aggression in his base, throwing up a defensive turret as well to protect the harvester line. He still has this predator sitting in this turret. If he had actually brought that to the front engagement, it probably could have made a huge difference, but leaving that in his base does mean that he doesn't necessarily have to pay too much attention to this area while he worries about other things. 7th mother just got produced as well. 8th, I should say. Wow, there's an 8th one also making its way down here to the extension. Looks like there's going to be an engagement for the center. Morphing striders to try to deal with the predators. We've also got a stalker to try and boost his damage output, but it doesn't look like Cataclaw can win this engagement. No chance. No chance at all. Ultibahamut always just 1 step ahead of him, both economically and in military. His army and economy both seem to be pulling well ahead of what Cataclaw has to offer here. Cataclaw, on the other hand, has just completed his 4th refinery and is throwing another medium hub, and we've also got a stealth attachment, so we could see stealth stalkers from him. Lots of factories producing units now as well. We've also got harassment over here on the right side. Cataclaw will have to pay close attention to this engagement. It would be a shame to lose those 3 commandos for no reason. There they go. Pretty lucky pickup for Ultibahamut there on the right side, and he's up to 8 mothers, and he's probably going to be capped at 12 very soon, since Cataclaw doesn't really seem to be experiencing much success in his harassment attempts. Artillery attachment going up here. Medium hub also about to complete, so we could see, yep, artillery, air, and tank, air, and large factory. So I think we're going to see Guardians out of that. Or maybe just Predators and Cloudbursts. Cloudburst to counter Crescents, and Predators obviously just for their excellent harassment capability. And there's our first large Protean making its way to the front line with 2 more, probably going to start morphing Destructors. 3 more is probably starting to morph Destructors very soon. 5 more, in fact. Wow. That is a lot of large Proteans. That is very scary. Not sure Cataclaw is going to be very well equipped to deal with that. Here it comes. No splash upgrade, maybe? I can't tell. I guess not. Cataclaw splitting his forces so well that I honestly can't tell. Looks like no. Nope, there is a splash upgrade. Okay, well, nice split by Cataclaw, but it doesn't make that much difference. Those Destructors barely took a scratch during that engagement, and Cataclaw just lost a lot. And they're making their way straight into his base. He's got some emergency turrets trying to go up. I don't think he's going to be able to rebuff this assault, though. Yeah, there's definitely a splash upgrade on there, and he's just cleaning everything right up. We do have harassment over here on the right side. Pushed away the mother over here. Could potentially pick up a large protean and the mother, but he does have to deal with the fact that there are a ton of destructors in his base. The destructors will morph, and one of them gets taken out, which I guess is the best he could hope for in that engagement. Wall goes down. The extractor's already been taken out. This one will be soon to follow. He's got predators in all of the turrets, which is definitely going to bleed his opponent's advance, and guardians are being produced, so I was wrong. Not predators and cloudbursts, just guardians. Not sure they're going to make it in time to the turrets that they need to get to here, and even if they do, Cataclaw is so set back by this. Another blob of commandos gets killed by destructors with splash. And there it is. GG, well played. Well played indeed. We didn't get to see Cataclaw in Act 1. We did see Ultibahamut, and Ultibahamut is not going out of Act 2 easy. Great game. We're going to jump into Game 2 after a short 2-minute break.